and I want to talk to you a little bit about energy. And when I first think of energy, I think of my son. And because when he was, oh man, it was probably a year or two ago, 3, maybe 4 years old, he would just come up to us and like just start running and sprinting, going crazy everywhere. And we're like, Jackson, what's wrong? He's like, I just have so much energy, I have to get it out. And sometimes I think of myself and my family that way, because it seems like when we talk, we've got that big burst of energy and we get really loud and our volume starts to increase. And we get excited. We talk faster and faster. And not everybody appreciates that. But the energy I'm talking about is momentum. And from a business standpoint, it takes a lot of energy to gain momentum. And it seems like it does not take a lot of energy to take momentum away. Those of you who know us are probably following the journey of Samantha, my 16-year-old daughter. And we just found out, in fact, I've got some calls to make today, that they declined the permit for the city for her concert on December 5. And I found this out yesterday afternoon, and she was working until 10 at Sonic. And I didn't want to deflate her at Sonic because I've been there before. I've gotten bad news in the middle of a shift and it's ruined the day, and your production goes to crap and you don't want to do anything. So I waited until she got home, and I let her tell it. She always comes home and vents and talks about her day, and that's healthy, and she needs to have that. And so I waited for her to be done and smiled, and asked her to come sit on the bed. And she knew instantly when I asked her to come sit in the bed so we can talk, then there's something we need to talk about. So we sit down, and I tell her what's going on, and I just see the energy getting sucked out of her. And as a parent, you hate that, but I've told her through her whole journey of this music is that I'm going to teach you a lot about business and a lot about becoming an adult that most people, grown adults, don't know this stuff. They have to learn it themselves, and they have to learn it the hard way, because I believe our education system fails our children miserably. And it's not the teacher's fault. It's the curriculum, and it's the politics, and it's the money. But we don't teach our kids about taxes. We don't teach our kids about savings. We don't teach them about business owning. If we taught people to become entrepreneurs, how many jobs would be created. Anyway, so I told Sam, and she instantly gets defeated. I said, "Now wait, baby. Here's the thing. Yes, it's gonna suck. We're gonna get pushed back. It's not canceled. It's not over. We can still do something virtual." And we will do a concert as soon as this is lifted. That's what the email says. As soon as this COVID stuff is gone, we're going to be approved. But due to the county guidelines, they can't approve it. But the lady that sent me the email, in the same email, says that there's a new park downtown Wichita that has just opened, that she wants more information, and she would like to consider Sam being booked at. And then a buddy of mine, he runs a park here in Wichita. And he's like, "Hey, as soon as we can, I'd love to have her come play out here." So what could have been one concert is now turned into 3 and possibly more. And so that's just an example is if you let the negative energy derail your train or slow you down, and I use the word train because if you think of a train, how heavy it is, and you think of how many cars it's pulling and how long it takes to get going to that 45 miles an hour. I mean, it starts off barely moving and it gradually gets going. And once it stops, it takes a long time to get going again. Don't let negative bumps in your journey slow you down. You have to control your mind. Even if it's taking a walk, taking a breath of fresh air, logging on to Facebook and finding a good friend or someone you can message or call and just say, "Hey, listen, this is what happened to me. I need to get my mindset straight. Help me." It's okay. That's healthy. As a business owner, you're going to find bumps in the road every day. And most of them you laugh at the end of the day because you can easily overcome. But every once in a while, you're going to get that really big one, that really tough one. And you want to quit. You want to throw up your hands. You want to walk away. Life can be so much easier punching a clock. I don't have a clock to punch, but I'm on duty 24/7 My mind asked my wife, I have weird dreams about moving stuff and bringing stuff over from China and negotiating prices and shipping rates that are out of your control and shipping times that are out of your control. There's always something in business that is going to be perceived as a negative, but if you use it as a learning experience and you move on from it, everything else becomes way more rewarding. So learn from my daughter, learn from Samantha. Don't let what could be devastating news ruin your day, but look at what could come from that and help it to brighten your day and use that to fuel you to keep going, to pursue more, the more you grow, the easier these challenges are going to become. So you are in control of the energy in which you let them affect your life. You're not always in control and when it comes to you, but when you can redirect it, you are in control, and you have to start to get that mindset. And that's what I like to do in the mornings. That's why I'm doing this, is I'm starting my day off focusing on my business, getting my mindset right, sharing that with you. And then as soon as I go off air, I'm making some phone calls. I'm working on newsletters. I'm working on new pictures and new ads and new wording. And advertising is always a daily struggle. How much you're spending, how much you're getting off of your spend. There's always a new thing you've got to learn and a new thing you've got to try to master. So thank you for your time, guys. It's 7 minutes. I've really appreciated everybody dropping by. Say hi. There is I never have said this before because I don't really pay attention to it, but there is a chat option. So if you're watching this and you have questions or you want to comment, you can actually do that live and I can see it. It's about a 10-second delay. And I can respond to you, but it's a little late for that now since I said that at the end. Maybe I'll start tomorrow off that way. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. We'll talk to you later.